Ashok Bharti is Chairman, National Confederation of Dalit and Adivasi Rights Organizations, NACTOR. He joins us. Appreciate your joining us. Mr. Bharti, how do you see this? The Chief Minister now washing the hands of washing the feet of the very person who was urinated upon. Does this, in a way, is this a photo op, as some are calling it, event management, or do you believe that this will at least send out the right signals?
Well, I think that as far as the Dalit and Adivasi context is concerned, this feet washing has been done by Mr. Modi also at Prayag, if you remember, in Prayagraj. So Mr. Chouhan is just copying that, believing that it will absolve him of the failure that district administration and the Madhya Pradesh government has failed to the Adivasis. I believe Madhya Pradesh, why Mr. Chouhan has to go such a long distance to cover up this whole inhuman behavior by a political functionary in Sindhi district. The district administration has completely failed. Why district administration could not take action, and why CM has to take action?
No, one minute. Mr. Shukla has now been arrested. Mr. Shukla has been arrested.
Has failed in taming its administration.
No. The fact is, Mr. Shukla has been arrested, and after public outrage, I concede.
But the question is, now that's what I'm saying. That why the administration and the CM wait for the public outrage and act? Why it can't be taken in normal course of administrative action? It means that unless Dalit and Adivasi make a hue and cry, no administration will move even an inch to act against the culprits. This is what the sorry state of affair after serving 18 years in Madhya Pradesh.
The question, of course, is the larger question of atrocities against Dalits and tribals in particular. Do you see this instance as a one-off, or are we to put it in the larger context that there are people who believe they can still get away in the 21st century in 2023 with what Mr. Shukla did?
Well, Rajdeep, I believe that this is the true story, that the people harp atrocity on the Dalits, hapless Dalit and Adivasi, and they get away with that. If you look at the role of the administrative officer in Sindhi, Singrauli, Umari, hardly any Dalit and Adivasi in administration are captured by or controlled few communities only, particularly the Brahmins in that area. It is said, I wouldn't said that they can light a lamp with the urine in that region.
No, so are you saying
publicly, that they say in the public discourse?
No, the problem is that there are people out there, because of the caste dynamics on the ground in places like Sindhi, would get away, because we are seeing there have been cases where Bharti was in power in Uttar Pradesh. Any instance against a Dalit, she would very strongly against them. There was even criticism that she'd gone too far. The problem lies with law, or is it with the lawmakers, or is it the structure?
All issues. The society, because what has empowered the Dalits and Adivasi to the people, but the upper caste have not accepted the fact that Adivasi can become equal to them. Therefore, it's an issue because this mentality survives in the administration action against the perpetrator of the violence. The same judiciary, same attitude prevails at the political. There is a whole nexus we have to, as a society. And where are we going? If we cannot, then where are ultimately heading to?
Okay. Ponder over, we sort of venerate Ambedkar. There are statues of his. Have we truly internalized the concept of equality in the truest sense? And is it enough then? Someone washes feet, is that enough, or is that, as others are saying, it's a form of prayashchit? Either way, we leave it. An election year, remember, in Madhya Pradesh. Thank you very much, Mr. Bharti, for joining me.